Look at the size of this pear. Look at it compared to the toaster. It's like a softball. So my whole hand. It's a big pear.
My God.
That was only half of that pear. So for that pear scene, I had to make my parents leave the room because I was too embarrassed to talk about it in front of them. Hey Justin! I don't know why my camera seems a little weird. It's probably like really smudged or something. Anyways, it's been a really long time since you posted that video, so I have too much video files to like make into one movie without you getting bored. So I'm going to split it into two, which I hear that you did too. At first I wanted to say I'm really impressed with the amount of cookies that you made. Wow. And actually one of my residents was watching it with me and she was like, oh, they're the cookie people. So you are the cookie people now. I hope you enjoyed all of them and ate them all, and I hope you're healthy and not having a heart attack. It's a good way to start the new year. Also, just the quality of your video was like 1,000 times better, so I appreciate that a lot too. I feel like you worked really hard in changing that. But here's some parts of my winter vacation that you missed. So this is my basement. Kind of messy, listening to the Backstreet Boys. So I had my doctor's appointment on Friday, yesterday, so we'll see if anything is wrong with me on Monday. Yay, I don't have diabetes after the third test. It's pretty great. Still good. But I also got a flu shot on Friday. Fun stuff. I don't recall flu shots hurting as much when I was younger. She cleaned it off. I was looking away. I mean, I'm not really afraid of needles, but I was looking away. And she's like, oh, it's gonna pinch a little. And it goes in, and I'm just like my eyes get really wide because it hurts so much, and I was just not expecting that. And I look over and I'm like, at my arm. She like asked me if I'm okay, if I'm doing okay, probably because she sees me like freaking out. But as this big wad of blood is getting like wiped away from my arm, I don't remember it bleeding so much either. I feel like they're doing something wrong because it didn't hurt that much, did it? When we were younger, it's really painful. I can see I never thought shots were that bad, but I don't like shots anymore, so. So as I was working out on our elliptical over there in the basement, I was glancing over on the wall upon here when I saw a giant spider crawling across the wall and has now hidden itself behind the curtains. Also, after I got done working out, I sat here on the floor eating popcorn and watching the space where the spider once existed, and yeah, how healthy am I? I think I'm gonna let it go this time, but I've had quite a few traumatizing experiences with spiders down here. One where I was laying on our love seat over there and one started crawling down from the top of the couch onto my hand, and it just freaked me out. Another time I was lying on the floor down here in the basement and a spider started crawling out by the fireplace toward me, and it started going really fast and it like freaked me out. So I got up and screamed and like ran away. I think I hit it with my shoe. No, it ran away. Then it disappeared. Now this was only like 2 or 3 years ago, and it was like really late at night, and I went and woke my dad up and just said, there's a spider downstairs, you should come and kill it for me. So he came down. I don't think he was too happy about that, and the spider was gone. Of course, it was gone. So he went back upstairs and he gave me a shoe, and he was like, okay, you can hit it with the shoe. That's okay if you see it again. So I was down here watching TV, like, oh, okay, cool. And the spider comes out of the coffee table we have, and it starts crawling toward me, and I'm just like, oh my god. So I hit it with the shoe. I figure it's dead, and I don't pick the shoe up. I'm just like, I'll leave it there for my dad to come get it the next day. So I go back to watching TV, just a little, like, more anxious than normal, and then all of a sudden it comes out of the coffee table again, and I freak out. because I thought it was under the shoe, but it wasn't. I picked the other shoe up and start whacking it with the shoe. And mention we have very soft carpets, so obviously there's some cushion to the blows, and it probably wouldn't have died. So I hit it a couple times, and I like bounced back, and I was like screaming this whole time. And then I hit that with the other shoe, and I left it there, and I ran away, and I stayed upstairs the rest of the night. That was my experience. I think we found the crumpled spider the next day. I think I finally got rid of it, but it was a very traumatizing experience, and I'm here like on my phone screaming at my ex-boyfriend. I'm just like, oh my god, there's a spider and it's not dying and it keeps coming back to life from the coffee table. And so fun experiences. He is cute. I love my little fish so much. Buggy, you're so cute. I love my fish so much. Actually, yeah, we do a lot of things together. We watched Ponyo together. It involves a lot of me watching him, but he also follows my finger, like up the tank, and I have conditioned him to go to a certain area for food, which he spends a majority of his time up there because he's a little fatty. He also poops all the time. He only eats like twice a day, and he poops constantly. It's kind of gross, but he wasn't pooping in that shot, so cute. I had a dream about a fish the other day. We like took a field trip to a lake, and there's this like black fish that was kind of like eelish shaped, and it also kind of reminded me of the dragon from How to Train Your Dragon. And then it got weird, and I don't really want to talk about it, but yeah, fish. You know what I also don't recall about shots, Justin? Having bruises. My mom says that she probably messed up and hit a blood vessel, which could lead to why it hurt so bad. Her mistake was my unnecessary pain, and I don't know how I feel about that.
You can give me all your stuff. I hate you. What?
He doesn't even move.
I mean, we actually have to know.
Your microwave's not very good. He smells like what?
Oh, I